Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hey, I'm out here in Mother Nature. Mother, Mother Nature. Waiting for Starblades to come. It is Tuesday, and I'm expecting all kinds of stuff today. I'm expecting all kinds of shipments. I'm expecting Starblades to come today. Starblades is going to be here at some point. Big truck's going to pull up. We're going to take all of Kyle Ritter's Starblades books off the truck. We're going to put them in the warehouse somewhere. If you guys saw the condition of the warehouse, you wouldn't believe it. We have so much product in there right now. I mean, it really is something else in there. It's amazing. Our warehouse is full of stuff that we've made, stuff that we've made for you. And it is packed, but we got to get Starblades in there. We got to get it fulfilled real quick. Starblades is roughly 4,000, I think. 4,000, somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 shipments have to go out. That many packages, and that's going to be something that we're going to be spending the next 2 weeks on. I think we can bang it out pretty quick. We have a sturdy crew. They're willing to work all night, 24 hours, no water, very little rest, and they're willing to get these books out to you guys. I know you've been waiting for them for a long time. They were due, I don't know, a year ago, year and a half ago. I don't even know. I haven't looked, but I don't care. I took this project on because, first of all, Kyle Ritter is a pal. He's a good guy. Kyle is a ladies' man and a fantastic artist. Terrific colorist, good penciler. And he had this project, but I'm telling you, here's the thing about crowdfunding that I want to say. Everyone's a big man. Everyone's a big man until it's time to print. It's time to ship. That's when we weed the. That's when we separate the men from the boys. Not with a crowbar, but with their ability to fulfill and ship. Get these comics out to people. Hello, Jaicro89. Hello, from New Jersey to Costa Rica, beautiful Costa Rica. That's where we separate the men from the boys. It's all about fulfillment. It's all about printing and making stuff and then shipping it to people. And there's no end. This is the thing that people need to understand. Failure means this is it for you. This is the end of the road. If this were American Idol, you'd be going home in shame. It would be your walk of shame. You would never be able to do this again. But success, glorious, wonderful success, means that there is no limit to the amount of money that you can make, a product that you can make. Your dreams can come true. Now, some people get cut to the front of the line. Some people get to work with me. That's not always fair. I understand. It's not fair that not everyone gets to be published and fulfilled by All Caps Comics, but everyone has the opportunity to build what we're building over here. And we're just building the finest independent comics company at the end of the comic book industry. Comic book business is going downhill. I understand there are a lot of people who are, looking at manga sales, and they're thinking, what happened to America? What happened to America? Where is the American comic book artist? Where's the future of America in comics? I mean, are we always going to be underneath Japan? Always? When are we going to stand up to the Japanese? And I tell you this right now. This is the future. This is America right here. This is America. You're looking at the American comic book industry right here in New Jersey. This is where we are. We pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America. We're taking back this comic book industry, my friends. It's not going to be all big-eyed, weirdo, tentacle porn. We're not going to allow that to happen to our comic book industry. We created comics. Comics are an American art form, not unlike jazz. And look at jazz. Jazz is going pretty well, isn't it? People still listen to jazz. I am an American. I am the American. I am the voice of the American comic book industry that's saying, no, we are not going to go down in flames. No, we are not going to surrender to the evils of social justice. We are not going to allow ourselves to all become pussies. No, no, no. It's comics, American comics. The spirit of Bob Kane is in my heart. Bill Finger, of course, is Kyle Ritter in this scenario. Right here in my heart, we can make it happen. So those of you who aren't American who are watching right now are probably like, who gives a shit? I just want comics. I don't care where they're from. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. And everybody's got the opportunity to do that. You can do that. You can make your own comic book industry. You can make your own treehouse if you want to and store comic books in it. We can start from the ground up. We can build. We can build. We have to fight the Japanese. We have to, like never before. Well, maybe not since World War II. We have to fight the Japanese. The American comic book industry has its eyes on the Nazis. They're defeated. You know, the Axis forces, that end of it is defeated. It's the Japanese that are rising up against the United States of America right now. They're the ones that we've got to look out for. Their manga books with their females that have the faces of 4-year-olds and the bodies of Dolly Parton. We got to put a stop to it right now. It's not good for people. It's not good for people. Yeah, we got to build a wall that'll separate us from Japan. We got to send the Japanese back. Oh my God, send their comics back. Got to do it, guys. It's on us. It is on us. So in any case, sorry, let me go back to sitting down quietly so that my neighbors stop looking at me weird. They know something big's happening here. They're fully aware. Let's see. What are manga books doing right that we aren't? I don't know. I'm not sure. What are manga books doing right that we aren't? I mean, I would have to examine Japanese living conditions, what it means to be a comic book artist in Japan. We don't have to settle for that. I don't want to sleep in a cubby hole. I don't want to work 28 hours a day underneath, some bigger artist, and I'm just his understudy. I don't want that. Not at all. They're calling the police on me over there. They're calling the cops. No. Thank you. Yeah, these are nice shoes, right? A little green on there. Green's my color. Jasper Plan 9 says, what's the status of Warts and All? Most of it is in there. Most of it is in the warehouse. All of the books are. From what I understand, we're receiving the tongue grabbers this week. And after we receive the tongue grabbers, and today we're receiving the green pull string bags. We're getting those today. Andrea's at home. She's going to be collecting those. They're delivering the bags to the house, not to the warehouse, which is good. And so we're waiting on the trading card binders, which are, what are they? They're in the Panama Canal. I don't know. I got an update from them. It was not encouraging. All I wanted are the trading card binders. I can't do anything without them. Everybody wants their trading card binder. I can't ship even a single hardcover without one because every single order gets a trading card binder. But everything else I've got. What am I missing still? Trading card binder. That's it. Oh, and the crates, the shipping crates. But they're supposed to be here in 2 days. So we've got the shipping crates on their way. 4,000 beautiful, warts and all, fully illustrated, color shipping crates. And we're doing this in style. And I haven't even, I haven't even completed, the beauty of the Wreck Planet campaign. The Wreck Planet campaign is going to be like, how would I compare that? Elvis Aloha from Hawaii? I mean, it's going to be the biggest event in crowdfunding history. And I know you think I'm exaggerating, but I do not exaggerate. I'm incapable of shitting you. I'm going to make this the most incredible crowdfunding campaign event ever. Yeah. It's going to be good. Talking to Dale Keown about Cyberfrog 3 and what's going on with Cyberfrog 3. his book, his Salamandroid story, but he's also doing the wraparound cover right now. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm up all night drawing and showing him. This is just like the early days of Image. I'm up all night drawing. I've got my Facebook PMs on. I'm talking to Dale Keown, showing him my artwork. He's showing me his. We're talking about like music that's inspiring us. He was listening to Blade Runner 2045 soundtrack, whatever that was. He's like, yo, you got to listen to this Blade Runner soundtrack. And he's like, this is Cyberfrog. He's like, this is Cyberfrog. This is the Vespis. This is the, all these didgeridoo sounds sound like frogs. This is war. I was like, fuck yeah, it's war. It's all war. It's frog versus wasp war. I'm glad you're feeling it. I played him this female rendition of Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I said, this is the mood of Cyberfrog 3. This is the trailer, the intro trailer song. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, but sung really slow by this fat girl. I said, this is it. This is what we're going for right now. This is the mood. I mean, you have to understand the sense of loss and desperation that our heroes are in. We're going to have this campaign ready to go when people have just completed reading issue number 2. You've just finished reading Wreck Planet. And we're going to have artwork. We're going to have a trailer. We're going to have everything ready to go so that you guys will be able to just go, yes, Cyberfrog 3 on its way. Creating a mood, sustaining this mood, keeping the story. Even though it comes out slowly, I understand that. I want people thinking about it and talking about it all the time. That's the thing. That's what we're selling here. We're selling stories and excitement. You can't fake that. You can't really fake that. You either have that, you're connecting with people, or you're not. So as I sit here waiting for Starblades to arrive, the next All Caps Comics project to fulfill, to ship to all of the backers. I swear to God, I haven't really said this to Kyle yet, but I'm going to. I have to close down that campaign. I did not order enough. I ordered a little bit more than what we sold. I gotta shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down today, unexpectedly, but it's been open for 2 years. Oh my goodness. What a surprise. You shut down the Starblades campaign. I barely had any time to back it. You had 2 years. 2019, Trump was still president of the United States, and it seemed an awful lot like he was going to get another 4 years when Starblades had launched. What do you mean not yet, Alan Sparks? I said, we got to get it done. We got to put an end to this. So that we can fulfill. Just make sure that we have enough books. And I know Kyle's going to want... here's the thing. I got to make sure that Kyle has enough copies for himself. Those shoes are covering Ethan's webbed feet. I wish I had webbed feet. I should. I would like to be Frogman. Let's see. Edward Hipka says, I don't get paid until 2024. Hey, let me tell you something. We're all going to get paid in 2024. No doubt about it. Still sick. I don't want to be sick, but I'm still a little bit sick. I'm 95% better, but still, this was the most embarrassing thing. I got, right before going today, this is so embarrassing. Right before going to here to the warehouse, it's been a week. A week and a half. I've been sick, and Andrea's kept away from me. She gave me a really, really nice long kiss, and I'm like, oh, this is great. I forgot what this was like. I forgot what getting kisses is like. And then I went and sniffled as I breathed out, and it was so gross. It made nothing dripped out of my nose, but I felt like it made a noise, bubbly snot, while her mouth was still attached to mine. And she kept it going for another good second and a half, long enough to not show that it was gross, but she did pull away. And I went, oh, so embarrassing. And I went, okay, babe. She was like, I want to kiss you. I haven't kissed you in a while. And it's like, are you better? Yeah, sure. Oh, so awful. I know Andrea is a saint. God bless her. I can't help, guys, I've been sick. I have a sinus infection. First of all, I didn't ask to be kissed. I was perfectly okay not getting a kiss, knowing that I was recently very ill. But she insisted, and I did my best not to do that. But yeah, like I still have sinus issues. These are not dad pants, by the way. Those of you who are saying dad pants, these aren't. See how they're faded at the knee? Yeah. What do you mean these are the worst? These are bad? These jeans are bad? There goes the FedEx truck over there. FedEx truck, not big enough. Presumably did not bring Starblades. Lombardi says, I'm trying to eat here. You got snot tails. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I thought about it the whole way. I cringed at myself the whole way over here. Hope Andrew is not watching this now. I cringed at myself the whole way. I was like, oh my God, I missed kissing Andrea. And then I did that. And I completely didn't mean to. I'm still a little bit ill. Too old for that choice of footwear, says Samba Go-Go. I don't think so. They're just sneakers. They're just Nikes. See, the problem is when I do these kind of streams, you guys only have to focus on, you've got two things to look at. You've got my legs and the shape of my legs, which are very nice. Very nice. You've got my jeans and you've got my sneakers. And all you guys want to do, you guys are like parrots. You guys are like African gray parrots. And I know that's not racist to say that. African gray parrots are a breed of parrot. And you guys what you do is you just have to destroy things. If I give you something in your cage, you tear it to pieces, no matter what it is. That's what you guys do. You guys destroy shit. So you're sitting there going, oh, look at your shoes. They're not cool. Yes, these shoes are cool. Apex Comics says, I'm fixing breakfast. I'll eat later. Sorry. Was it an overshare? Was that what's called an overshare? Let's see. Dan Frag is here. He says, keep showing the feet. I'm almost finished. Ethan is a parrot racist. Well, I mean, Alter Man Schnilly says, you have women's legs, sir. No, I don't. They're beautiful. Yeah. Helping to build my immune system to abuse. Well, we're waiting for Mikey to get here. I don't have to stay. I can just let Mikey unload the truck by himself. I really don't know. I think it's like 3 pallets of books. That's not too many. 6,800 books, probably about 75 crates. Mikey can move 7,500 crates by himself. I could just go home and go back to work. Let me see. B-Dad says, the shoes are cool. So we are cool with lying now to protect feelings. I'm going to need a sketch to get in here now. There's nothing wrong with these shoes. Nothing wrong at all. What I did when I bought these was I needed like a bunch of new pairs of shoes. So I went to Amazon and I typed in Nikes for men. And I just got, there's one of those cats. And I just got like a bunch of pairs of shoes and I just arbitrarily bought like 4 pairs of shoes in my size. You don't like the color? I don't know. It's not like I have anything to match that. You put this loud color green here, and what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to match that with like a sweatband? Like, why do they do that? Shoes should be black, white, and gray. Maybe brown. I mean, that just becomes the loudest color in your wardrobe. Let me see. Stop buying Nike, but they're nice shoes. Thank you, Monroe. Finally, someone says, those are Nikes, not Nike. No, they're Nikes. I'm pretty sure they're Nikes. Aren't they? No, they are. They are Nikes. Look, down here. Oh, look at this pollen on the back of my pants. The pollen is everywhere. Nike Air. Everything, my car is covered in yellow, green dust. pollen is everywhere. This is the worst time of the year because A, my pool isn't open, not yet. And B, every morning the landscape is dusted with yellow pollen. And it is foul and disgusting. Philip Booty says, grab your lady some flowers on the way home. Maybe I will. Maybe that's a good idea. I do feel bad about it. It was one of those things where all the way over here, I cringed at myself. I was like, "Arr!" Like I gritted my teeth and like, "Arr, damn it." I forgot how nice it was to kiss Andrea. And I finally was getting kisses from her. And then my nose went, I can't even do it. But I think it made a noise that she could hear it, you know, gross. Let me see. Kissing Andrea is great. Kissing a woman is gay, says Smug Pug. Well, if you're a woman, yeah. If you're another woman, it is gay. But that is, that's preferable to a man kissing a man, in my opinion, in terms of things that I like. 200 Watt Studio says Anna makes sweet love to Graham. Did Anna make sweet love to Graham yet? 200 Watt Studio, if she did, I don't know. I haven't asked. Justin Anderson says, last time you'll kiss her. I know. She's not going to anymore for a little while. It's going to be another 3 days. She got mad at me today. Well, she didn't get mad at me, but I don't think she admired me because I told her, I said, I'm going to become a male exotic dancer. And she said, well, what do you mean? And it was just something that came into my head. I don't know why. I just thought, I'm going to be like Magic Mike, She said, you're not going to be a male exotic dancer. And I said, yes, I am too. And I went on YouTube on my phone and I looked up how to dance like a male exotic dancer. And there are lessons. And I put on one of the lessons and I said, watch. And they said, plant your feet. There was this one guy, he's giving lessons. Plant your feet apart, crouch at the knee. And then he said, rock back and forth, do this pelvic thrust thing. And I did it. And she just laughed. She laughed at me. She's like, you're like a dad. She said, you're a dad. I said, I'm going to show you. I will become a male exotic dancer. That's inevitable. Hi, Mike. I didn't see you coming. I would have changed the conversation topic about. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I guess I'm all right. We're doing a little live stream here. Waiting. We're waiting on Starblades today, Mikey.
Oh yeah, more books.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah, 75 crates of books, 3 pallets worth. Cumberbatch Pepperpot says like Chris Farley on SNL. Yeah, somewhat. All right, so Mikey, I'm going to leave you here. We got 3 pallets, 75 crates of books. I figure I'll leave you here to do this by yourself. How do you feel about that?
I can handle it.
See, Mikey just said, I can handle it. No problem.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go in there and get a chair? That door's open if you want to run in there. Yeah. Mikey's wearing a tequila shirt today. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Well, you don't have to open the whole bay door there, but I was saying just get a chair and hang out here. It's Sopranos time. We sit in chairs and we just talk about shit. Yeah, he's not drinking on the job, I don't think. Mikey works hard. That dude, he comes here, he wants to work almost every day. He works like 10 hours a day. He's going to be, we're putting him on the books. He's going to be an official employee, our first employee of All Caps Comics. I told him one day, all of this will be yours, not Hunter's. Hunter can't inherit this. He doesn't know what he's doing. Mikey actually has to do on-the-job training with my own son in my business. See, that's the problem. That's what's going on right here. Hunter doesn't know what he's doing. 10 pounds super chat says you would be very popular dancing for the gay bears. That's not what I was looking for. I was thinking the middle-aged mommy types.
You or me?
Me. Me, you do whatever you want. You're a young man, Mikey. You sow your wild oats. You know, if I'm going to be, you have plenty of time to be an exotic dancer. I only have a little bit of time.
It's never too late.
That's what I'm saying. Well, it's getting there, though. It is, I wouldn't say it's never too late. At some point, it's too late.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
People don't know this. Darwin Cook, right before he died, and I don't want to hear any of this shit from the missus. I don't want her to say, Darwin didn't say. Yes, he did say this. Darwin Cook, right before he passed away, he said, what are you? He was looking at my tattoos and stuff. He said, what are you, a male exotic dancer now? Those are the last words Darwin Cook said to me. And that's true, Mike. You don't know who Darwin Cook is. He's a famous artist. But those were the last words that Darwin Cook said to me. He said, what are you? He said, what are you, a Chippendales dancer now? And rest in peace. Rest in peace. I feel like I do have a responsibility now to Darwin to take that up part-time. You know, play Genuine's pony and dance up on old women. Lombardi says $2 for him if he dances for 1 second. I don't know who you're talking about, but no, we're not going to have Mikey dance. We're not going to have me dance. That's for the misses. People like Darwin's art. Phil H says it doesn't sound like the last wish. I don't think it was a last wish. I think it was just an observation that he said, I don't know what it is, Ethan, but you exude sex appeal. You know. Yeah. Absolutely. Wise man, Darwin Cook. Actually, the last time I saw Darwin Cook, I said, hey, will you sign a napkin for my friend Ian? And it's the funniest thing. He drew this and said, fuck you, Ian. Darwin. I still have that napkin. Didn't give it to him. I did not give Ian the napkin where Darwin drew this and it said fuck and then you and then Ian. Showed it to Dale Keown though. Yeah. It's a treasure. Shane Zielinski says, why do you have all these weird last moments with people before they end up dying? I haven't noticed that. Sarangus Fungus says, I got my member cards and Patreon cards today to Australia. Hail EVS. You are fat, but you fulfilled to the absolute zenith. Glad I attached my wagon. Yeah, me too. Enjoy. It came from the Nerd Cave, says, call over the feral cats. Yeah, you know they're over there. One of them came out earlier. When the tuna lady comes, they will come out. There is a lady who brings them tuna fish. And they know she's coming. And when they hear her coming, they will come out of the cave a little bit. You know. They don't want to be caught. You would think the cats want to be caught and enslaved by humans, but they don't. They don't really want to be pets. They want to be free. Yeah. I hear trucks, Mikey.
I'm hoping that's ours.
Well, you know, I don't have any faith anymore in trucks coming when they're supposed to come. I feel like trucks, I feel like they call us and they say, there was a problem. Basically, this is what happens. I'm expecting a shipment, and then I get a phone call that says, hey, in a roundabout way, could you tell your customers to go F themselves? Cumberbatch Pepperpot says, the cats want to meet Shane. Yeah, they do. And I got to tell my customers, I got to say, I'm so sorry, but, you know, the boat sank or the truck flipped over on the highway. And I'm sorry, but, you know, Starblades isn't coming out. A lot of people have faith in me right now. Is that faith misplaced? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not sure. Mikey, those are not ours, are they?
No, we got rid of ours. Somebody picked them up.
That's what I thought. Like, we had a whole pile of crates over there. Whole pile of those, what are they called? Pallets.
Yeah, I put them to the side. Somebody came and picked them up, I believe.
Yeah, we put them up on the yard sale site and said, come and get them. Free pallets. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Let's find that cat. There he is. Oh, he went into that sewer pipe. I see you. Then I met Barnaby. What are you doing? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. This cat is going to jump right through the cage and rip my face off. Look at him looking at me like he hates me. Why do you hate me? He's like, excuse me. That, like, the eyes are evil. I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing to you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Into that other pipe? All right. Yeah, I didn't do anything to that cat. You guys are saying be nice to him. I didn't do anything to him. I just wanted to show you the cat, and he gave me a dirty look twice. Cats are smarter than you think, Mikey. You know, these cats looking at me like I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. Oh, here's another one. Yeah. Sewer cats. Saying Ethan and Mikey are Batman and Robin of New Jersey. Well, if so, that's the Batcave behind us.
Or Tony and Chris. Either one.
Tony and Christopher. Yeah, I think that's better. Tony and Christopher. How'd he end up? Pretty good, right? His story ended all right?
I think he died in the show, I believe.
How'd he die?
Remember when they flipped the car?
Yeah. Are you going to flip my SUV?
Not purposely.
And then I got to pinch your nose closed while you're bleeding internally? Because I'm like, this guy's out of control.
I hope not.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Sorry for spoilers there. Those of you who have not seen it.
I mean, they've had it for 10 years.
Pop Culture Avenger says, EVS, let's see the inside of the warehouse with all the goodies. I'm ashamed to show you. Like, there's, like, the warehouse is... So we're like, where are we going to put more stuff? And I'm like, how about the shower? Is there, how many square feet are there in the bathroom that we can use? And the thing about it is that it wouldn't be so bad if we could fulfill even one fucking campaign. If we could fulfill warts and all, life would be good. If we could fulfill warts and all, we'd be able to clear out half of that warehouse. But we can't because we're waiting on trading card binders. It's a nightmare. So pieces of Wreck Planet are coming in. Alterman Schneily says, since when do you have shame, EVS? Now, I'm ashamed. You can fit at least 10 comics inside the toilet. That's true. Yeah, we're just waiting. We've got these supply chain issues. That is right. That is our problem right now. Every day I go, where are they? Where are the trading card binders? Track them for me. Who knew that giving people a gift out of the kindness of my heart would turn around and bite me in the fucking ass, Mike? Who knew? Oh, I got to be a good guy all the time. I got to be nice to people. I got to be helpful. I got to give people stuff. I got to give them gifts and presents like I'm Santa Claus. And then what happens? You know, what happens for that? This is what I get. This is what I get. Terrible. Just waiting. Just waiting. Yeah. Hey, Fragaboom. Poor Uncle E. No one cares about your pain, says Christine Benner. Well, you know. I'm used to that. I suffer in silence. That's one thing that people can say about me. I don't bitch and moan. I suffer in silence. Keep my mouth closed. I zip it. You know. I'm comfortably oppressed, Mikey. If this were, okay, here's the thing. If this were the Great Depression, no. If this were the movie Alive, because we talk about cannibalism a lot, but if this were the movie Alive, and we were a Brazilian soccer team, and we were in a small single jet aircraft that went down into the Andes Mountains.
Right.
Most of us died, but those of us who survived were cold, didn't have any source of heat. There was no food, like no vegetation, no wildlife, nothing to eat except for the meat of those who were once our friends who lived up the street. And we did have to consume their flesh eventually, but first we prayed to God about it. You would not hear me bitching and moaning. In fact, I'd be happy about it. I'd be pleasant to be around. Mikey, other people would be complaining, oh, I'm so cold, oh, I'm hungry, ew, I don't like eating Bob. I'd be like, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Like, I would not be a problem at all. Other people would be complaining. No, I'm just saying I suffer in silence, and other people might be bitching and moaning, but it wouldn't be me. You know. I mean, that would be the whole thing. I might have some things to say. I might have some questions for people. Oh, so we're gonna eat Bob? We're gonna eat Bob's dead body? That's what you guys are doing? You're eating Bob's dead body? Why did you start with his penis? Why would you do that? Why would you dig right into his ass first? Like, that's weird.
Oh, there's one of the cats.
Oh, you got another cat? That's the same cat.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same cat. So the point of this is I don't complain. Andrea doesn't either. I mean, Andrea is good pioneer stock. I always said if we were... I always say to Andrea, you know how people in the 1800s, during the gold rush, traveled from one side of the country to California to find their fortune in gold. They were going to pan for gold. You make a fortune in gold. And I always said to Andrea, if you and I said I married the right girl. Because, if you and I were heading west, and say we got stranded in the mountains with Richard Donner and his family, and we had to resort to cannibalism, I said, I don't think you would complain. You're like me. I think you'd be fine. Hardy pioneer stock. Like Andrea can deal with stuff. Yeah. Cecil would get eaten first, but Cecil would get eaten before we even got stranded. Cecil would get eaten right out of Chicago. Like, we'd still be okay. No problem. All right, so we're waiting for Starblades. We're sitting here waiting for Starblades to show up. We're waiting for a truck that's going to have 3 pallets of comics on it. 6,800 copies of Starblades sold to customers at at least $25 a piece. The buzzards they're right over us. They smell death. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the every time I talk. When I stop talking, it stops. And then when I start,
I think it's because you started talking about cannibalism.
effing birds. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be nice if those cats were doing their job. These birds wouldn't be so mouthy. Hello, Roger H. He says, what is it with you and animals, Ethan? I don't know. I kill them and kill them and kill them, and they keep coming back. I don't know what to say about it. Pine Barrens birds are the worst. Oh, Dan Shaheen. That cat belongs to Dan Shaheen, somebody said. I gotta go I gotta go on the Dan Shaheen show again. He invited me and he thinks I'm afraid of him now. He's like, Dan's like, hey, anytime you're ready, if you're not feeling sick, anytime you're feeling healthy enough to come face the Shaheen in a verbal quarrel, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, I really am sick. He's like, oh, yeah, well, I hope you feel better soon, Ethan. I'm like, no, I'm feeling okay. All right, yeah, sure, let's schedule a time. So I got to go on the Shaheen show, and I know you guys don't like it. You guys go, why do you waste your time with that guy? I don't know. Something about him. There's something about Dan Shaheen that is compelling. The sweaty arrogance, the sweaty, scared, the sweaty, fearful arrogance, with veins popping out. Like, at the same time, there's like anger of the mainstream comic book industry. Like, that is Dan Shaheen. Sweaty, fearful, veiny arrogance. There's something about it. It's nice to talk to him. Hey, Tom Fink, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, like, I like that he thinks I'm racist. I like that. Like, here's what he does, Mikey. This guy, Dan Shaheen, Flicks by Cody says, finish him. Here's what he does. He gets me on his show, and he starts telling me, like, racist jokes, hoping I'll laugh at them, thus proving, yeah, I'm the KKK. Like, if he tells me, like, if he tells me racist jokes and I laugh at his racism, that means that, like, he's, like, pulled the mask away. Like, the mask is slipping a little bit, Ethan. You're laughing at my joke about how camels are Arab submarines because they're full of semen. Ha 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 ha. And Mikey laughed at that.
Yeah, but I mean, he's trying to trap you. Like, he's the one who came up with that thought, not you.
I know, I didn't think of that. I wish I had, All of my jokes about Arabs don't involve, homosexuality or fucking animals, but, that's a whole new field of study. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. So I gotta go on his show again, and he is gonna. Here's the thing. all you have to do, like my racism is hidden behind a thin veneer. It's like one of those scratch off lottery tickets. You just have to do this and rub it away. Like rub away my shiny sunshine exterior. It's just a facade. And underneath is bigotry. And Dan Shaheen is the shiny penny. Or what are Arab coins? Will you look that up real quick? What kind of coins do Arabs use? He always tells me he's Arabic. Mikey's looking that up. Shekels, people want to say. Rupees? No, rupees are Indian. Dinars. Dinar sounds right.
Yeah.
He is the shiny dinar that is going to scratch away my sunshine, human sunbeam veneer. And beneath is David Duke. Or, who's another bigot? Hitler was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's only a matter of time now. So any conversation, it's very risky when I have a conversation with an SJW because they know they're going to entrap me and prove it. And Mikey, the thing about it is that they don't prove anything except for their own racism. And that's what's funny about it. I sit there dressed like a clown and I endure insults with a smile, and they reveal themselves to be bigamists. I mean, what's a bigamist? Is that a bigot?
Yeah.
A bigamist would be like a super bigot, right? A bigot mist. They reveal themselves. This guy reveals himself to be a bigot mist. You know. Your boy Zach came up with this term, a bigoteer. Bigoteer. Bigoteers are people who accuse people of being bigots all the time. They promote bigotry in others. They talk about how you're a bigot. Isn't it weird that Jussie, the guy who did that fake hate crime on himself, his last name was Smollett? Isn't that, do you ever think about how weird that is? Because he's he's a bigot, but he's a Smollett. Do you ever think about how God probably had a laugh about that? They're bigots and Smollets. I don't know. That's just interesting. Juicy Smollett. I've driven Mike away. He's had enough of this. Smolletry. These things do concern me. Sometimes I have to. Talk them out. All right, so we're waiting for Starblades to show up. This is a big day for young Kyle Ritter. Kyle Ritter, his book that he worked on really hard when he should have been coloring Cyberfrog. Here it comes. It's going to be here any minute now on a truck. Get 3 pallets of crates of Starblades. Something like 10 different variant covers. Swinging Cod says, don't know what a bigamist is. Fake Mormon confirmed. No, those are polygamists. That's polygotry. You polygot. Polygotry. What would polygotry be? B-Dad says, I'm glad for you and very glad for Kyle. Don't patronize us. Mikey wants to know if he's getting paid for... Yeah, of course he is. He's getting paid to listen to me. Pigamy is when 2 midgets marry. Philibooty says, you stocked up on gasoline yet? Why? Why do I need to be stocked up on gasoline? Is there going to be a gasoline crisis? Yeah, beautiful. Look at this beautiful blue New Jersey sky. Those of you from other places in the world, I know you're all wishing you were in sunny New Jersey right now. Pipeline issues. The pipeline was closed. Gas shortage is coming. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a good thing I never leave the house. I could survive probably 2 years on a single tank of gas in my car because I don't leave the house. I don't go anywhere. Yeah. What is the temp? It's 65 degrees. It's a nice enough day. I'm not wearing a jacket, you know. Pipeline down, shipping affected. What? You know, gas stations are already out of gas from Atlanta to New York. Did you notice any gas stations being closed down?
No, I got gas like 2 days ago, but I haven't like noticed anything. You know why?
They're saying that there's going to be no more gas. We're
Pay $5 a gallon again.
maybe even if if there is even any gas. Yeah, we got big trouble here now. Let me see. Bigamist is when you have two wives. Have you never seen Paint Your Wagons? Swinging Cod. Swinging Cod, I might have been facetious there. That might have been kind of a joke. Philip Booty says the East Coast is losing its mind and gas stations are saying they won't have gas for 5+ days. Well, what are you going to do? You know.
You have to drive the van. No diesel shortage.
There's no diesel. Is there a diesel shortage? I'll drive that van around. I just filled up. I filled up my tank. I just filled up. I feel like I'm going to be okay. I'll be okay for 5 days. But if it gets worse than that, that means I might have to walk places. But what people are saying is, oh no, there isn't going to be any shipping. Imagine these people who waited years to get Kyle Ritter's Starblades. And at the minute we're ready to fulfill, there's no more gasoline and no more trucking and no more, there's no more deliveries of anything. There's no shipping. And so it's we did all we could. We got this close to getting you Kyle Ritter's Starblades. We know you waited, but, what can we say? We live in another Jimmy Carter-esque timeline. It's called malaise, American malaise, and there's a gas crisis. Well, as long as you guys know how much I care. Yeah. As long as people know that I care personally. Or if they understand the degree to which I care, which is this much. I'm stretching my hand across, as far as it can go. Yeah. No, I do care. I care. Hey, Mikey, just sitting here talking shit. I've made $68.73 in super chats. People pay me to just say dumb stuff. How long have I been talking? 53 minutes and 22 seconds. Mikey, that's roughly $70 an hour.
That's what a doctor makes.
I feel like I heal people's hearts. I know doctors make more than that, but I feel like I help people. Deltaverse Comics gives me another $2. No jacket because you have a thick veneer of fat, he says. Well, now we're at $70. $70 for being insulted. Fragaboom says more dumb stuff, please, and he gives me another $2. Cryptic Comics goes, you gonna tip Mikey? Mikey, here's a tip for you. Always keep your car full of gas in case there's a gas crisis and shortage. That's my tip. Gek812 criticizes the fact that I haven't even been reading the super chats that I have been paid for. Well, let me try. Hold on a second here. Super chats. Nope. I got Lord Crackhead 33 says, here's another 2, Pie Man. That's it, though. I don't really have any more. Here's another tip for you: never put your dick in crazy. That's another good tip. Don't do that. You gotta be careful. Thank you for that. That's good. Good wisdom for a young man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unless the crazy is really hot. Well, how hot? How hot? Trying to think of Amber Heard. Amber Heard was crazy. Johnny Depp was effing her. She literally pooped in his bed. She cut his finger off and pooped in his bed. And I will say, I'd rather be with a less attractive woman who doesn't do that. I think you should feel the same way. Yeah, Lombardi says, you shill for money. Here you go. Wow, thank you for $2. And we're at $78. Crazy. No, I mean, you guys, some people are saying Amber Heard's worth it. I don't know. Really? Who hasn't pooped the bed? Well, I gotta say, I don't think I have. And even if I did, it wouldn't have been on purpose. Michael Stralis, thanks for £5, says, have you started shipping patron cards yet? And also, sorry, Mikey. Mikey, let's talk about the Patreon cards for the British people. What's the situation there?
So they need the Queen.
Louder.
The Queen needs her tax numbers, so we're working on that. But we have them put together. They're ready to go. We're just waiting on tax information so everything can be shipped out. But they are packaged and ready to go.
You are, Mikey, you are ready to work for All Caps Comics. You are a good spokesperson for All Caps Comics. What Mikey just said was, we've packaged everybody's cards. They're all addressed. They're ready to go. We're ready to ship them. The problem is the Queen needs her tax money.
All sorts of information from us.
We had to go through. We had to jump through hoops in order to get something called a VAT tax number, so that we could continue to sell to the Brits. It's not as though we knew that this is a new situation. This is brand new. We've been selling to the UK for a long time. You can sell books. You can send books over there, but if you send anything other than books, Great Britain wants a 20% tax on that, and so we need a VAT tax number so that we can make sure we're paying our taxes. Paying your taxes is important. So we have spent how long trying to get a VAT tax number? Has it been 3 weeks?
At least, yeah, a month probably.
A month trying to get this fucking number. And, here's the thing. We want to make sure that, our English fans know how much we love them. We don't want you guys waiting. It's embarrassing that you have to wait. But it is, it's out of our control. It's just outside of our control. Here's some kumquat money. Don't steal them, says Tatooini. Thank you for $3 there. I wouldn't steal kumquats. I'm not a low life. 200 Watt Studio says, who knows, maybe Amber's Cullen was full during sex. Oh my God. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So anyway, yeah, the thing about it is that in order to sell via Indiegogo, we have to have a VAT tax number. However, if we sell to England via eBay, is this right? Like, we can sell without a VAT tax number through eBay, or no?
I believe so, because
eBay takes care of it.
Through eBay, like through your order.
Right. So, when people say, hey, the this and that, or is it going to be on Indiegogo or is it going to be on eBay? I mean, lately we're thinking about going more and more towards eBay because there's less of a hassle. The shipping is exact. Part of the problems with Indiegogo is that sometimes when you lay a flat rate, shipping rate over all of the United States of America, which is what Indiegogo does, we overcharge some people and undercharge other people, and that's not fair. And the other thing is, then you have to go through country to country and establish a shipping rate. And sometimes you overcharge and sometimes you undercharge. And when you undercharge, it's a bitch. We give stuff away for free all the time because of that. So eBay just says, hey, ship it to this central address, and then we will bill them the exact amount of shipping. And that to me seems the most ethical. Philibooty says, so all cards are on hold or just the UK ones? Just the UK ones. Everything else is out.
Yeah.
correct?
other foreign countries, we wouldn't have any issue shipping. So the domestic and the other foreign countries are all out
Yeah, that's what.
on the way.
Okay, so Mikey says everything's out except for the UK, and that's where we are, guys. But we here's the thing: nobody who did what we asked them to do is going to get cheated. Nobody's going to get forgotten. We are going to take care of every single customer. We love you guys. Sorry for the delay. It's outside of our control. It just isn't anything that we can do anything about. But at the same time, Andrea today, she said, I'm going to try to send a couple of these $20 packages out. I don't even know what they were, but the value of the product was $20. She said, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to send a couple out and just see if they arrive, and just test it. But our VAT tax numbers should be in a week or two, I think. I think we're waiting. Yeah, well, we love you too. Ethan and his newly adopted son, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey. Mikey's here. Hunter was working yesterday, right?
Yeah, we were here together.
Hunter was doing he was doing bags and boards.
Yeah, we got 1,000 books done yesterday.
Cumberbatch Pepper Pot, thanks for $2. You missed the last one. Here's another $2 from Mikey. That's $2 from Mikey there. Storm D says EVS is pro the Great Reset. No, I'm not. Not at all. Fuck that. Can't stand it. I like things the way that they are. Conservative. Status quo. Me and Mikey, the status quorum. We're the council of keeping things the way that they should be, the way that they've always been. Stop fucking with our comics. And if we have to go to war with Japan in order to stop manga, we will. We did it before. We did it before and we'll do it again. Remember that war song?
Yeah.
We're fighting for American comics. Why is eBay giving me emails to buy your stuff, says Ed Hart? Because our stuff is awesome. Make sure that you go to our eBay store and buy stuff. We've only got 17 copies left of the line art variant cover A, which means that, once we sell those 17 copies, the entire warehouse deal is gone for good. $60 for like pretty much one of everything. It's a pretty good deal. I think we sold 600 or 700 of those sets. It was great. But there are only 18 left. People are preferring Mikey over Hunter. Mikey is better than Hunter. Let's see. Dennis Jensen says, I haven't received my channel cards. I'm close to picking up a pitchfork and torch. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, they're on their way. And if they're not on their way, we'll take care of you. Once the smoke clears a little bit, once all the cards are out, people say, I didn't get mine. It's been 3 years. I never got. And we'll be like, okay, we'll send them to you. Lombardi says, don't lose faith in doggy coin. I think it's doggy coin. Doge coin. I think people are calling it Doge, but I think it's dog-e coin because it's a doggy. I have some money invested in that. I bought $500 worth of Dogecoin when it was 4.5 cents. Yeah. So I should have sold it when it hit 69 cents.
Well, Elon Musk crashed it on Saturday.
Yes, he did, the dickhead.
Tanked the market cap by like $5 billion.
Yep.
In the span of like 20 minutes.
I don't care. I'm gonna HODL. I'm gonna hold on for dear life. I found out that stood for because I don't care.
And it's still up. It's still 40-something cents. So.
Yeah. Sounds like douche coin. Sell it and buy Bitcoin? I don't think so. Sell it and buy Ethereum, or sell it and buy Cyberfrog product to resell. That's the whole thing. Like there's nothing like investing your own money in yourself, in your own product, your own stuff. We could make books, we can make posters, we can make t-shirts. and we could make 100, 200% profit. Why take a chance on Dogecoin or Bitcoin? Just keep making stuff. B-Dad says no, because then you just get back dollars. Then you reinvest those dollars. Let me see. Invest in silver or gold. Well, eventually. Got a business to run here. I'm making frog stuff. Don't have time. Hyperinflation's coming, says Cumberbatch Pepperpot. Yeah, we got some bad times ahead of us, I fear. Lombardi says, have to clarify. Elon said sarcastically that Doge was a hustle. Media took it out of context, like what you just said about the Asian thing. Just like it. Yeah, of course. Ethan's already hyperinflated. For God's sake. What are you going to do? Yeah, so we're just waiting, Mikey.
Hopefully soon. They didn't call you or anything yet?
No. No phone calls. Nobody has called me since Saturday. I think Saturday they called and said, yeah, the truck's going to be coming. It'll be there before 3. They said sometime between 9 and 3. I said, that's a huge time window. That means I got to get there at 9 and wait perhaps 6 hours. I could leave Mikey there. Part of me just figured it's going to be 11. What time is it now? I figured it would be 11. What time?
10:45.
Yeah. I believe it's going to be 11 o'clock that they show up. I don't know why. That's what my internal clock said. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're just waiting. We're waiting on this truck. Not Trump. We're waiting on a truck. What's for lunch today, E? I don't know. I have no thoughts about lunch. I haven't thought about it. Andrea cooked 8 filet mignons on the grill while I was sleeping yesterday. She said they're in the fridge for you. I ate 2 of them, Mikey. I sliced them real thin. Paper thin sliced filet mignon cooked by Andrea. Like butter. Deltaverse Comics says, Ethan knows inflation being a windbag and all. Terrible. How dare you? No respect. Blaze87 became a new member. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, she put 8 filet mignons in the fridge. She said, those are waiting for you. I said, 8 of them? She said, yeah. So I ate 2 of them. I got 6 more of them at home. I'm not interested in food right now. Not filet mignons. Filet mignon. But that's my jersey. Andrea makes fun of me. First of all, okay, so there are 2 flavors of ice cream, Mikey.
Okay.
2 famous flavors. One of them's chocolate. What's the other flavor?
Vanilla.
Say that again.
Vanilla.
Say it louder.
Vanilla.
You are Jersey. You are Jersey. Andrea goes, you pronounce it vanilla. Nilla. What's the matter with you? She goes, vanilla. And I go, well, how do you pronounce it? She goes, vanilla. I'm like, there's no E in there. It's not vanilla. She's like, vanilla, though? Vanilla? That's the whole thing. That's Jersey, vanilla. And I remember saying that, too. And they make fun of you in school when you say vanilla, even though you're pronouncing it correctly. Vanilla. And I want to know, is it Milli Vanilli? Say Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, Milli Vanilli, yeah.
See, you got that right, Milli Vanilli. It's not Milli Vanilli, is it? No. So once again, I'm right and everyone else is wrong in New Jersey. And she goes, what are you going to do? You're going to order a vanilla cone with, what did she say? Jimmy's? No, sprinkles? Vanilla cone with sprinkles. Is that what you're going to order? It's a vanilla cone with what? Jimmy's. Jimmy's. Vanilla cone with Jimmy's. And caramel. That it's not caramel, it's caramel. Caramel apples. All this Jersey stuff, man. What do you think, Mikey?
Agreed. Caramel.
Caramel apples. Caramel. I'm Jersey, but I'd hear people saying, pronouncing creek as crick, pronouncing wolf as woof. And I'd say, you guys I don't know what it is, but I'm smarter than that. I'm Jersey, but I know it's not crick. I know you don't pronounce creek crick. I know that much. Mikey, you getting cold?
Yeah, I'm good.
A little chilly? Yeah, it is getting a little chilly. Mikey's got his hoodie on now. He's not wearing the uniform. I don't know why.
Not today.
Who did I see wearing the uniform? Oh, I saw Hunter wearing the uniform today. I was like, you barely do any work for us, and you're wearing the uniform.
He's a freelancer.
He's freelance, right?
Yeah.
Now and then he does a little work. Comic Book One says, my hoodie is being delivered today. Cool. Awesome. The French got their cards.
Good.
England, no. We've Cyberfrog and All Caps Comics. Did Poland get their cards yet? Have the Polish got their cards? I think they did. I think I did here because we've invaded Poland. Looks like we've invaded France successfully. We're working on England. We're working on England. But right now, we haven't gotten through yet. Not yet. They're on their way though, guys. When are the Dutch people getting honeycomb or cards? Still nothing. I don't know. I don't know why the Dutch people, our stuff hasn't arrived in Hollywood. Now, the honeycomb box is part of Wreck Planet. It's just not, it's not finished yet. The book Wreck Planet is not finished yet. I put a new page of Wreck Planet on Twitter today. It blew a lot of minds, but people didn't understand what it was. There was a lot of information on that page. Yeah, we're not planning on invading Russia. Not yet. That's our ultimate goal. Wait until winter? Not a great idea. How many pages of Wreck Planet are done EVS? Almost 40. Almost 40. They're good. I think it's good. Who did I tell the story to the other day? I actually told somebody the whole, what the story was in Wreck Planet. And they liked it. They got goosebumps. I'm not going to say it's good, though. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. I got to leave it up to you guys to decide. I'm putting my best work involved. I'm putting my heart into it. I hope people like it. If people like Blood Honey, I think this is better than Blood Honey. A lot better than Blood Honey. I feel like I'm giving people what they want and not what I want necessarily. Because what I want to do is, political tracks. That's what I want to do. I want to start a cult, I was watching this documentary called The Son of Sam's on Netflix. I was like, that guy had the right idea, But no, instead I'm doing commercial things. Here comes FedEx, by the way. That's not for us. Oh, not quite gone yet. Well-read reviews is all ready to compare. I can't wait. I can't wait for the reviews. That's the whole reason to do a comic. RBI Studio says, you put a big Sea Frog logo up on the outside of the warehouse. I will do that eventually. Yeah, big Laughing Man logo. Oh, it is getting cold. Getting chilly. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. But here's the thing. I just listen to people. I think Rainbow the Brute is going to be good too now. And the thing about Rainbow the Brute is that the Cool Story Bro campaign is getting better and better. The Cool Story Bro book that comes with the Rainbow the Brute campaign. I got Kurt Metzger writing 2 stories for me. And people are like, when is Comicsgate going to get some writers? How about a fucking sitcom writer writing comedy stories for me? How about one of the funniest guys on the internet, Kurt Metzger, conservative, canceled, irreverent sense of humor. He does this show called Pussies with Kyle Dunnigan, where he's a male feminist. They respect women. It's hilarious. And he is writing 2 stories for me. I got Dale Keown drawing for me. Not Warren Ellis yet. I will get something like Warren Ellis. I don't know if I'm going to get Warren Ellis, but I would like to get Warren Ellis. I'd like to scoop up everybody who's canceled and put them to work. All these talented people tossed away by imbeciles and put them to work. Had a really nice telephone conversation with Gina Carano a couple days ago. Very, very nice. We get along very well. She knows a lot about me. And talking to her about what? Wait and see. Imbeciles. Yeah, cool. Yes, I did. Bill Willingham's coming too. He's working on something. I don't know. I don't bother him. That's not a name drop to say Gina Carano is not a name drop. It's a little information. She could be watching right now. We all have to get together. We have to make stuff happen. We cannot let cancel culture win. Talented people who are brave, who stand up and continue to make things. Get over it. Says Von Klaus's Monster MD is $841 away from $100,000. Is Von doing a Cool Story Bro? Haven't asked him yet. That's not a bad idea. I like Von Klaus. And by the way, Monster MD was good. I did get one. I did read it. It was very good. Yeah, I did actually tell Gina. I said, I said, you want to be Heather Swain in the movie? Gina's into what we're doing. She's cool. What if there's a photo cover? Heather Swain in the woods. It's Gina Carano. Yeah, but we're doing cool stuff all around. There's a lot of stuff lined up to happen. So, Cool Story Bro. Make sure to back that. Get that on the Rainbow the Brute campaign. It's going to be a great book. I think One of my big goals is to just invade bookstores. You know, Cool Story Bro should be in Barnes & Noble. I'm going to try to put it in Barnes & Noble. It's called Cool Story Bro. Get Cyberfrog in Barnes & Noble, too. Cranberry Langer says, manga is non-SJW. Breast and better story than DC Marvel. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter, though. We still have to be American. The Americans have to win. We can't just surrender to the comic book industry to, to the emperor of Japan. Can't do it. Can't do it. Got to fight back. I don't know how. I don't know how it's possible to sell the kind of numbers that they sell, but we got to try. We got to try harder. Too late. Too late. They already won. Son of a bitch. How about Dale Keown doing a Rainbow the Brute cover? I haven't asked him yet. He's working on Cyberfrog stuff right now. But, we haven't even begun Rainbow the Brute yet, really. I mean, I'm so focused on Cyberfrog, I have not really done too much with that campaign. I will tell you this. First of all, we've got the Severed Unicorn Head pencil toppers. Those are going into production. I'm going to make 10,000 of them. I might make 20,000 if the price is much lower to make more, because I think people want them. I'm going to make 4 variants of them. The other thing that I just started to do, there's going to be a Rainbow the Brute troll doll. It's going to have real hair. And a lot of people want a Rainbow the Brute action figure. That seems very complicated to me. But I think he would make a good troll doll. So that's being sculpted right now. And we're going to make the Rainbow the Brute troll doll with the real hair. I think he'll have a sculpted beard and then real troll doll hair. A lot of fun. Just making stuff. So, once Cyberfrog Wreck Planet is in fulfillment, we'll push Rainbow the Brute a lot more. I did a little bit of Rainbow the Brute artwork today. I got to design the lunchbox. So we're working on the lunchbox. The lunchbox is going to take 6 to 8 months, so I got to do it now. And I don't know. That's what we're up to. She does. She's like, I'm following your story. Look, here's the thing about being canceled. You feel alone. You feel alone. And one thing I said to Gina was, I just said, it's important that you and I smile all the time and be happy and laugh and make jokes and win and succeed. That's really important, because it makes people feel better. People who are in the process, people who are afraid of SJWs, but people who are being canceled, we have to be shining lights. That's the way it is. Have to smile, have to have a good time. All right. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where this truck is. I don't know how much longer I'm going to sit here and talk into my iPhone. This is craziness. Hooters, yum, yum, yum says you should have Gina be the live action Heather model like the 90s. I don't know. I see her in a movie. I see her being Heather in a, 2018 Heather in the movie. Yes, I told a woman to smile more. I don't think Gina needs to be told to smile, though. I think she does a good job of that. Keaton Smith, thank you for $1. Appreciate you. Who will pay Heather Antos or play Heather Antos? Yeah. No, I was not disrespectful to Gina Carano. I did not call her doll. That'd be silly. But I just talked to her about stuff, and it was fun. Look, I think my message is really like, we're lucky. We're very lucky. I think being canceled right now, um, and making something out of it is fortuitous. It's good that we're trying to build something out of it. It makes it less likely to happen to other people. They go, it's not cancel culture, it's consequence culture. Well, if the consequences are we get rich and famous, then it didn't really work out, did it? If you want to punish us and I make $4 million in 3 years, it's not really a consequence. If Gina Carano becomes super famous and everybody is looking at her and everybody's talking about her and she's always trending on Twitter and she's the focus of a lot of attention and eventually makes an awful lot of money, it's not really consequence culture. It's something else. And it just goes to show, it's like people hate SJWs. People really dislike them. People dislike cancel culture. They see it for what it is. It's evil. People see what we're going through as very similar to the actual Red Scare of the 1950s. And we're living through a very strange time, and these people are not going to be remembered well, but we will. We will be remembered fondly, even by Bob Bug with one eye is king. So, something to think about. All right. I don't know. I guess I'm going to sign off for a while. I'll come back on when the truck arrives. Andy B says it feels like being canceled is becoming a marketing strategy, almost like endorsement for people looking for better content. Well, it could be that way. It could end up that way, and that would be the best thing to possibly happen. Because F these people. F these people. We will win. We always win. All right. I hope you enjoyed me blathering while looking at trees in New Jersey. And I'll let you know. We'll do another live stream. You're not going to get notified because this is now the fourth time. This will be the fourth time that I go live. So if you want to see, covering the camera. If you do want to see the books when they arrive, just kind of look in to see if we're streaming, because you won't receive a notification for this now fourth live stream that we're going to have to do. But it's nice and sunny over here. It feels good over here. Mikey, it's cold in the shadow. It's nice here. Much better. Sunshine. Hold on. Let me exude sunshine for you. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it your way. All right, guys. See you later.